phone. Shut the fuck up, EA. God damn it. Shit. Motherfucker sound like a jet engine right now. God damn. Hello! 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 Where's my history at? I should just full of boyfriend ASMR now. All right. Stream might be cooked, to be honest. If everyone left, then that's okay. All right, let me find where the fuck I was in this video again. God damn it, that shit is ass, man. I mean, 99.9% of the time I've never cringed or really hated a joke or bit you've made. Yeah, I mean, I think I do a decent job of not saying jokes that are like outright cringe and shitty, but I do say jokes that are not funny. You know, I think, okay, I'm gonna speak seriously about comedy. I'm the kind of person who can't help but take pride in basically everything that I make. Like I really care about trying to make the things that I create good, right? So I really sit down and earnestly try to write like 3 jokes every day for my TikTok that I think I would work as like stand-up material. And then I, do the same on stream where I try to do a good job on here. Sometimes that shit is ass and it's okay for it to be ass, but conservative comedians never really become like they never understand the stakes of the craft because they're guaranteed laughs no matter what. You know what I mean? One of the only times I've really disliked stream was the fucking Disney death video we watched. Yeah, that sucked. And that's why we clicked off of that video. That shit was ass. I don't know. I thought it was going to be like kooky for some reason. In retrospect, why would that be kooky? Like the deaths at Disney, of course, that's going to be kids being like imploded by, whatever. The Deathly Drop or some shit, whatever the rides are called. Yeah, that was a terrible idea. I think that's probably the worst stream I've ever done. That segment of like 20 minutes was the worst stream's ever been. What mindset do you get in to write jokes? Do y'all want to know? Y'all want to know what I do to write jokes? I do word association. So sometimes I think of jokes up on my own if I'm thinking of videos for a TikTok. Or I will pull up shit that has a bunch of words. Like I'll pull up Spotify, click on a random album and go through album track names, look at the names of the songs, and then pick words that make me think of things. You know what I mean? Kind of sounds like songwriting. It is, yeah. I'll even pull up like a this website, random word generator. If I'm really purple link, if I'm really having a hard time thinking of anything, I'll pull up random word generator and just generate random words until I think of either a memory, because sometimes you have stories in your life that have happened to you that you can't recall, and I'll pull up random word generator and I'll read a word and I'll be like, oh, this thing happened to me, that's funny, and I can tell that as a story, or I'll think of a joke that I can go from there. Anyway, yeah, if you want to take that for your own joke writing, if you'd like to. I mean, it's not really helpful. It's mostly just like a starting point. You know what I mean? We're like, deadass, I got Twitch to only watch you, but I don't know how to use this shit. That's okay, dog. You made it to stream, so you're okay. You succeeded in your journey. Also, to answer whoever asked me, yes, this is a whole ass bottle of Tito's. I bought this shit for a challenge video, and then I just did a bunch of shots while watching Mr. Beast. So let's go, dude. I was living life like an alcoholic 7-year-old, taking shots of warm vodka. Matter of fact, it's St. Patty's Day. I could take a shot right now. Let me play the video. I'm gonna muscle down a shot of this real quick. If you want to take a shot of warm vodka alongside me, you're welcome to, if you're of age, of course. I was the one that asked. My fault for crashing your shit. It's okay, man. That was just the gods trying to save my liver. It's all right. You ever suck Seed? Personally, I hate that guy. Who the fuck is Seed? I don't know who Seed is. Sorry, I'm late. You're all good, Nick. Don't worry about it. Happy to have you. You missed the stream crash anyway, so it's okay. I'll just take a hit. Yeah, there you go. Ooh. Dude, it being warm is making that shit pungent, brother. Whoo. When are we going to do Deep Rock? Oh my fucking God. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, we got to run that soon. That's a promise that I fucking, what's it been, like 2 months now? That's crazy. Sorry, Runk, I wanted to make a Borg for the first time today, but I've been super sick recently, so I can't. Get drunk in my favor, y'all. Oh yeah, you definitely shouldn't be drinking right now. Do the Fent stream, Runk. I don't got any Fent on me. Come on, you got to wait till I open up the PO box. My Fent dealer got locked up. I asked you to be funny and you crashed the stream. What was it? Funny, Green Diamond? What did you find my my failure and my fumbling humorous in any kind of way? Take an extra shot for me. I can't drink for a while. Bet I'll take 2 shots. I'll take a shot in your honor. Got to run back-to-back Yart rips in your honor. Still waiting on Eldritch Horror baddie dating stream. Yeah, we got to run that. That shit's gonna be fun. You're in Cali. You can find Fent. Yeah, I know. It's just a hassle. I mean, one of the benefits of having some sort of motion on Instagram is PR packages. You know, I'm just waiting for that PR package from the cartel, and when they're like, "Hey, by chance, could you review our Fent on stream?" Yes, we'll supply you with 3 kilos of Fent for an Instagram story. I'm just kind of waiting on that. You know what I mean? Can we do like an E-Date stream? I don't really want to do those. I got invited to do an E-Date stream a while back by Adam Dude. You know who that is? He's like a TikToker, a damn dude. He makes videos that are kind of like copy pasta. No hate to the guy. He's running up a check, presumably. But he'll make videos where it's like, we're getting close to Valentine's Day, and if I'm still single, then I'm gonna oil up and crack one of my homeboys. You know that guy? You seen him before? Anyway, I declined going. It's not really my type of content. Skid Row or Beverly Hills, got it for cheap or so I hear. What? Well, Skid Row, that makes sense. I'm really glad you didn't do that. Yeah, it's not really my thing. Plus, like, the girls that are in that shit are either, or like, am I wrong to say generally they seem like mad young? I don't know. I'm 22, which people don't know on TikTok, and I think Adam Dude is like 19 or some shit. So I don't know. I was like, everything about that is bad. I don't pull up, be like, yeah, 22-year-old. What's your best Riz? And then you find out that girl's like fucking 18 or 19. Like, bro, no. Wrong. Play R6 with me. I'll whoop your ass. You probably would, dude. I haven't played R6 since like goddamn 2019 or some shit. All right, I'm gonna continue the video because stream crashed and now I'm talking about bullshit. Let's go.
TV show with actual jokes.
/foot cam. I have not installed that camera yet. Sorry to say.
They didn't renew his contract, by the way. And honestly, after seeing this, I have no idea why they would do that. Because instead of writing a joke, this grown man walks on stage and starts acting like a cockatoo. He's pushing 60 years old, by the way. After all those years of experience, surely he could have done better. Then after all of that squeaking, he finally speaks and goes, "That's what everyone's become. Little cockatoo staring at a screen. Facts and figures, Dr. Fauci, Dr. Fauci." Now that was not a joke. He was so serious when he said that. He's just naming things he's mad at, but with bird noises. Now here's the thing. He doesn't stop. Like, this isn't some quick...
Holy shit, that tasted bad. What are these games? Second one is Yuri, first one is Shrek. Okay, send that at a different time. Because I'm going to turn off my... Send that in like the... PM that to me on Discord.
Bit, he just keeps going.
Trust the science. Trust the science.
At this point, I'm fully convinced he secretly loves dressing up as a bird in his spare time, which is his business, but why do we all have to see it? And look, comedy is subjective. Very clearly, because as we can see, this crowd is losing their minds. Actually, losing their minds is a bit of an exaggeration. Half of them look confused.
I think that's just like dumbass old people. You know what else got rolled out is have y'all seen the DLSS 5 thing? This is related to anti-art shit and like conservatism in general. Have y'all seen the new like AI filter that Nvidia is rolling out for video games? And it makes like video games that are art directed look like AI slop. It's called like DLSS 5. DLSS 5 Nvidia filter. It looks fucking ass. Yeah, of course it looks fucking ass. It looks like absolute garbage. But it's because old people like the people who are running the industry. This is what DLSS 5 is if you don't know it. Like puts an AI filter over games basically. You remember back when like AI filters were getting put over like GTA 5 gameplay? It looks like absolute dog shit. Anyway, old people don't seem to understand like quality in any kind of way, and it either something that's like whatever's like the closest to their reality is the thing that's the best. So the comedy they like just says the shit that they like and know, you know, just whatever, just repeating their points back to them. And all the art that they like is just realism, like whatever is closest to the shit that they see every day. You know what I mean? Like they just want more of their experience repeated back to them. They have no care for like original comedy or unique points or alternate perspectives or art direction or anything. They just want to look in a reflection, basically. So I think these two things are tied ideologically for how old people steer art. And unfortunately, they're the ones who own the fucking companies and shit right now. Anyway, that's my little thesis or hypothesis rather about old people. Yes, it makes everything look like those "this will be Minecraft at 2016" memes. No, real shit. It's so bad. Conservatives sit in a comfortable echo chamber. Yeah, and it echoes through everything about them. The art that they consume, the aesthetics that they enjoy, the homes that they build, like everything. It's just a picture at that point, like, give me something. Dude, it looks like even worse dog shit in motion. Just look it up on your own time if you want to get mad at NVIDIA for even more reasons than you should already be mad at NVIDIA.
Confused because, I mean, come on, bro. The other half are on their meds. That's the only explanation. Anyways, the only takeaway here is that if he can make it to SNL, so can you. Anything is possible. So if that's a sophisticated
That guy was on
comedy of
SNL?
a former
What?
SNL cast member, let's look at someone who didn't even make it
Oh, it's a bummer. What's up, Goob? How you doing?
that far.
I'm a hot boy for Zoran. Of course I eat rice with my ham. Every New Yorker needs to assimilate the third world culture.
Yeah, this is the dumbest right-wing shit ever. Motherfucker, have you eaten chicken wings? What are you talking about? Sorry, I'm not even going to be funny. I'm just going to start yelling at these people. Do you eat French fries? Like, what are you talking about? It makes no sense. God, dumb. They'll literally see a video of like a Muslim person eating like a dip with pita, and they'll be like, oh! And then they'll go eat pizza and like dip it in ranch. Dude. You are the biggest fucking dumbass in the entire world. Whatever. Sorry, this shit pisses me off. I'm just rage baiting myself right now. My bad. I really worry about my grandma if she thinks this shit is funny. I mean, my grandma, dude, honestly, I'm lucky my mom and my dad are funny, but all of the other adults in my life are like the least funny people ever. They like their favorite comedians like Ricky Gervais. Like it's that kind of vibe. And they really like when Ricky Gervais starts ranting about atheism. And I don't believe in God, but like that's the kind of vibe, you know what I mean? That they that all of my extended family enjoys. And that shit is absolute garbage. You have to assimilate, motherfucker. You've never met a person different from you. It's refreshing. Yeah. I love my city because it's such a mixed pot. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way, you know, being from New Orleans and then moving to LA. Like, I just don't understand the obsession with the mirror, brother. Like, why do you need to see yourself all the time? Y'all see the Jim Brewer shit going on? Like, oh, Epstein was framed. What? No, that's fucking crazy. Wait, what's his take about how Epstein was framed? By who? What? All the adults in my life are not funny people. I learned how to be funny because it's connected to my brother and I. Yeah, you only really need one person to be able to riff with growing up, and you'll be good.
Go Zoran! Woo!
Doesn't that guy do drags and means to make fun of people too? They're all hypocrites. Oh my god. Yeah. Wait. Are y'all familiar with that conservative pundit who was like, I became a trans woman for 6 months. And the trans community and the LGBT community was so kind and accepting. Dude, you can trick anybody. What? Okay, so to be clear, you created a false identity, and then people just took you at your word and invited you into their communities and gave you a good time, and then you got mad at them for that? Like, what the fuck? What is your point, man? What is your point? No one called you out on that fuck-ass lipstick you got on, that terrible fucking beat you're rocking around. Dude, they were that nice to you and you're mad at them for that? Anyway, that shit was a terrible point by that guy. I became trans for 6 months and I had a good time. And that's why trans people are evil. What? What are you talking about? Hey, what's up, Mr. Frog? How you doing? Runk, my bits purchased isn't going through. I can't donate to you. That's odd. Well, you can either refund those and get that money back and then buy yourself a nice Sammy or something, or you can just, I don't know, wait till a different stream or something if it's glitching. I don't know, maybe they're working on Twitch on the back end. God forbid people be nice to strangers. Like, exactly. Like, what are you fucking talking about? Dude, I'm sorry. Do you think you're literally Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible for putting makeup on, putting on a dress, and then like being like, I'm trans, and then going into a trans space and then being kind to you? What, dude? I'm sorry, they're not like worried about being infiltrated by spies. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's always weird to see people get mad at Joy. It's genuinely the weirdest thing to me. Yeah, I think it's because of fear. Like I saw a woman who left the Christian church, and sorry, I guess we're talking about very serious shit this stream, but I saw a woman who left the Christian church, and she made a video talking about how a lot of the hatred that is had is a fear reaction, because you have rules that are set up within your religious structure and your ideology that allows you to live a good life. And that's sort of how you ground yourself and don't have to deal with the existential crisis of just like the human fucking condition. You know what I mean? And so when you see someone who's having a good life and contradicting those rules, that calls into question your entire ideological framework. So you want to like attack that person to protect yourself. Sorry, I probably really over-explained something we all know already, but you get my point. Fear and insecurity seem to be big motivators for conservatives. Yeah, I mean, you want to beat people in the line with your rules, because if they defy your rules and still have a good time, then you know you're scared that you're doing the wrong thing, basically. What's up, that guy? How you doing? All right, let's continue. I'm gonna stop talking about serious shit.
My penis doesn't work. I'm a hot boy for Zoran. Of course I'm voting for a guy who desecrates 9/11 victims. Globalize the intifada. Allah Akbar. I'm a hot boy for Zoran. Of course I smoke my bubblegum flavored robot chode for anxiety.
Yup.
I'd let Zoran and his wife fuck me. His wife is very pretty, and he's a handsome dude. That's so stupid. Like, people online at least like me the most and gave me the most attention when I was in my femboy era. Alan, thank you very much for the follow for the 800th time. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, dude. TikTok does love femboys. Why is Dreams 500 now? I probably increased price because people were buying it way too much. People were spamming the redemptions.
That's a joke. And I get what he's trying to do. It's very obvious. But not only is this extraordinarily unfunny, it's also lazy. Because the only thing that he's doing is using a childish, mocking voice. You know, the voice people used as
90% of conservative humor comes down to Wojaks. That's like, I mean, if we're being real, both of the examples of the jokes we've seen so far was Wojaks. Just one of them was a bird Wojak for some reason. That's like basically all conservative discourse. Bro made that shirt for this video, like, good dedication, but bro has to hang that in his closet. Yeah, that is true. You're gonna have your grandpa, your kids are gonna uncover your shame in many, many years and be like, oh, god damn it, dude. God damn it, grandpa was out here making xenophobic ass videos for Reels clout. I vape weed, yeah, in your fucking net spend Gandalf pipe. I recall. Calling people who vape smoking robot chode is funny. That made me laugh. I will say, yeah, the robot chode did make me laugh because I have a geek bar right here. Although I have quit them. This is just an old one I haven't thrown away yet. I don't know what Zoran's opinion on it would be because dude's Muslim, but if he started like a couple's OnlyFans page with him and his wife, I'd subscribe. Yo. All right. They are attractive people. Let's relax on that though. My Gandalf pipe is goated. Same. I don't feel as comfortable saying that without the anonymity of being on, you know what I mean? I understand though. I low-key want a gondola pipe. That shit is hard. Gondola pipe? What the fuck is a gondola pipe? Or were you trying to say Gandalf pipe? Ronk, look at my edits and memes and media. I will in a bit. Let's burn through the video though.
as kids back when the ultimate comeback was, I know you are, but what am I? Unfortunately, that doesn't work.
The primal
Nowadays,
Wojak.
It's more like, yeah, well, at least my mom doesn't have an OnlyFans. And when you look at his page, this is the whole thing. Every single video boils down to the same formula. Liberal man weak, liberal man sad, conservative man strong, conservative man alpha wolf. That's literally it. That's the joke. And somehow the 100th time it gets told, it's supposed to be even funnier. Also, I saw one of his videos where he supposedly joins a liberal...
That sounds primal. I meant the primordial Wojak is doing the baby voice at whoever agrees with you. That's the primordial... That's the primordial Wojak, is doing the funny voice repetition of someone who says something to you, and you go, that is an audible Wojak. Zoran sees the clip and catches you in New York. Yeah, so I'm moving there. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want some like New York guy to roll up on me and be like, "What'd you say about the mayor?" Be like, "I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch." That's gonna that very day. There's gonna be a post of me with a red dot on my forehead, bleeding from my mouth, being like, "Hey, call yourself a bitch. I'm a bitch." Like Neon, dude. I'm gonna have a Neon video. Have y'all seen that video of Neon when he's up against that tree calling himself a bitch? Y'all seen that before? Catches you and invites you to a threesome. Hey, now. Hey, what's his name? Neon. I'm a bitch. Let me see if I can find this. Yep. Wait, is this it? It is. It's an edit of it, though.
Anyone who sees me IRL, I will give you $1,000 if you beat my ass, bro. No one's touching me. I'm untouchable, bitch. I'm untouchable.
When you're rich like this, you don't check the forecast, everything's gonna rain. Yeah, made a brick.
See, that's why I can't do that, dude. Zoran's gonna roll up on me if I call his wife hot too much, dude. I'm gonna be on the ground barefoot in New York, sitting in that goddamn street sludge, and he's gonna be calling me a bitch, but I'm still gonna find him charming and attractive. What? Dude, I can't have that. Zoran is hot and sexy. Well, I agree. You have to say they are a hot couple. Yeah, that's true. Although even that, I don't know. Like as a guy, there's different rules.
Protests and acts like he just exposed and infiltrated it. I don't know how to tell you this, but you joined the protest. You walked with.
Yeah, they keep doing that shit where they're like, I'm a secret spy and I infiltrated and that's how I got one over on the woke liberals. And it's like, no, you just came over and we showed you a good time. And then, I don't know, you had like a stick up your ass the whole time. I don't know.
And you said their chance. You know what? That's really gonna show them. You really exposed them right now, didn't you? Anyways, as we all know, in 2026, all roads lead to Mamdanistan. Inshallah, the rent prices go down in all 5 boroughs. We will all be learning Arabic numerals. All right, so far, it's been bad. But let me be fair, they don't just do jokes, they also do impersonation. Now, surely, if you're impersonating someone else, the bare minimum is that it's funny.
Hi, friends. Today's letter is M for Mom Donnie. Yay! Mom Donnie is...
Yo, conservative women confuse me so deeply. I don't understand. Like it must be such a deep internalized like self-hatred. Like I don't understand. It's literally like advocating for your subjugation. Right? Like I don't understand. I mean, I've been around many conservative women before, being from the South. And I have a hard time, conservative women that I've spoken to have had a hard time even like articulating their ideology to me. I think because when it's said, frankly, it sounds preposterous, which is like, I don't have faith in myself biologically for some reason. And therefore I should be controlled. What does boot taste like? Yeah, no, I have a hard time even really giving profound commentary on that kind of shit, or not profound, poignant commentary on that shit because I don't understand it. Or maybe it's so dumb that it's like I do understand it, but there's still nothing really to be said about it. Yeah, it's genuinely just internalized misogyny. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the only thing it really can be. That's so sad, though. Every time I look at, when I encounter highly repressed individuals, which is a lot of people who are members of the conservative ideology, I feel so grateful that I get to be a person who lives such a spiritually free life. You know what I mean? As much as it sucks that we have to contend with these people, like that sucks, especially for the people who are of minority groups in here, and the people who are part of the queer community who are like a lot more visibly queer. That shit sucks. But also it is, that you have to contend with this shit, but it's awesome that you're able to live such a spiritually free life. You know what I mean? It is just deeply ingrained self-hatred, and they'll spread misogynistic talking points to other women because they want other women to be as confined as them. Yeah, what's weird, though, is some of the, like, big proponents of female like subjugation in the conservative ideology are women who have like 3 college degrees. And you're like what the fuck? What are you talking about, dude? I don't understand. Like Erica Kirk literally has 3 college degrees as a multimillionaire and a business owner. Like as much as like fuck that woman, she's a terrible person. Like, what do you mean you're advocating for like the stay-at-home wife life? Like, that makes no sense to me. And all the people on Fox News too. It's like you're literally a journalist. What are you talking about? I mean, you're a dog shit journalist. You know, making like conservative enragement entertainment more than anything else. She's lying for money. Yeah, I guess that's I'm talking about grifters basically. Anyway, I am all of those things. Huh? Seriously, like, leave your husband. I promise you don't deserve that treatment. Yeah, real shit, dude. What the fuck? Like, in this day and age, conservative, bars, grifting for money. Dude, you know what's crazy is that word. I know a lot of my audience is American and I myself am American. But for some reason, like in New Orleans, where I grew up, that the word cunt was not like, it was like Australian. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a super bad word, but I dropped that word, I remember in high school, and everyone was like, oh shit.
Well, like you said,
damn.
the coat likes support each other. No matter how stupid and how easy they are to grift off of because of that, a lot of this is actually like nothing burger, speak and unauthentic grifters who invented.
Yeah. Yeah, I say cunt. Yeah, I think cunt's on the come up as a word. Cause this is back in like 2019, I think, probably, when I said that word and everyone freaked out. But I feel like I hear the word cunt around like kind of frequently. I think it's because of the gay community. Shout out to the gays, man. Shout out to the gays. Cause y'all started saying things were cunty. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like the LGBTQ plus community started calling things cunty, and now cunt's like a word that's in the cultural zeitgeist. It is considered a much more vulgar word here than other countries. Like in Australia, saying cunt is like saying fuck and vice versa. Yeah. I've been shouted out. Thank you. Yeah, shout out. As in like POC and openly queer, openly queer relic. Are you talking about a relic variant? You said and. I think you might have meant to say you might have meant to say and. You might be missing a D. You might be missing a D there. A trans woman after a bottom surgery. Just sorry, since we're talking about gay people. Bad joke. Fucking sorry. My bad. New lingo dropped. Cunt bag. That one's an OG. Pretty good though. My mom calls people cunts. Hey, what's up, T? I've been shouted out. Thank you. All right, let's continue the video.
Brown, right, which is better than white. Good.
Bro, what is she on about?
We're decriminalizing prostitution. We're decriminalizing prostitution. If Timmy has 2 houses and DeAndre has none, what should Timmy do?
Please enlighten us on what little Timmy should do.
I know. Give him his houses.
Oh my god, bro. So apparently
Give them both houses. Dude, that's so fucking dumb that you have to be like, okay, sharing is a universally appreciated and noble concept and quality of character, so I can't have this kid give one of his houses over to, you know, because that would be valid commentary on wealth disparity. No, he has to give both houses. Yeah, let's just straw man the fuck out of this, dude. What?
apparently in 2025, toddlers were being radicalized while learning their alphabets. And she's dressed up as
Also, she's literally making that just because Miss Rachel's like, kids shouldn't be getting blown up in Palestine. Like, what the fuck? God, that shit is depressing, dude. I found out sex work is allowed and they have unions in New Zealand. Loki thinking about moving there. Yeah, and it works so much better. I mean, you don't have like sex trafficking. I mean, not saying that there aren't still sex crimes in New Zealand, but the rates of like sexual trafficking are significantly lower because it empowers, you know, sex workers. sex will always sell. I mean, it's a very nuanced and complicated conversation to have, but in general, the sex industry will always exist. Whether you can be said that's from, capitalistic coercion, that's sort of where the conversation is to be had. But if it does exist, the way that we run that shit is terrible. Like, really, really, really bad. Because we criminalize that shit, and then that prompts people like Andrew Tate to sex traffic people and also get away with it. New Zealand is so ahead, like they don't even have homeless people anymore. I think their rates are astronomically low. Yeah. And they also handled COVID-19 incredibly shortly. Like, we dealt with COVID for years and years and years and years and years. And New Zealand, I'm pretty sure, dealt with COVID for an incredibly short amount of time relative to us. People just want to fuck. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, exactly. Protect sex workers. Yeah, protects. I feel like these things are very, very obvious, but I don't know. I mean, that's puritanical dogma coming from like combining the religion and the state, and then also just fear mongering. I kind of want to go to New Zealand. I want to go to New Zealand too, not for the sex work stuff there though, but for the beaches, dude. The beaches in New Zealand are crazy. Have y'all seen the black sand beaches?
It's always been my opinion that the primary vices should be legalized, or at least decriminalized, so they can be regulated because they'll never go away. And if they're somewhat legal, but controllable, they're safer than if they're fully illegal, like a prohibition argument for everything.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely. That is also my outlook on it. Dude, these beaches are fucking crazy, dude. Black sand beaches are so cool. And at these beaches too, like, it gets super snowy, like a prime bleeding out spot, dude. Prime bleeding out spot. Hey, don't you have class soon? I do. How much of this video is left? All right, let's wrap up the rest of this video. Yeah, it's literally the oldest profession on Earth for a reason. Even penguins do it. Like, deadass, they let male penguins bang for pretty pebbles or fish. Yeah, I mean, our entire education system during the expansion into the West was funded by prostitutes for the most part. Little fun fact. But not for the sex work, but the beaches is real shit. The beaches are crazy. They're awesome. So yeah, go if you're ever in New Zealand, go check out one of the black beaches. They're sick. Anyway, I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, a lot of our education system in Texas was built by prostitutes. My edit's wrong. The video!
As Miss Rachel, so I guess the joke here is that Miss Rachel is pushing a political agenda. Interesting, because then I remembered PragerU for Kids exists, and they were out here making videos animating Christopher Columbus justifying slavery.
Slavery is as old as time, and has taken place in every corner of the world, even amongst the people I just left. Being taken as a slave is better than being killed, no? I don't see the problem.
That's insane on its own.
No! Oh my god, dude. Our education system is so cooked.
But especially wild considering people literally chose death over slavery. Oh well.
All the time. Yeah. Dying is so much better than slavery. Especially the manifestation of slavery that was the transatlantic slave trade. I mean, not to power scale suffering, but holy shit. I mean, like, you guys know the history. Like, they were eating people. They were eating enslaved people. All bodily mutilation, eating children. There's that whole book that's like the slaver's cookbook or whatever.
Well, it doesn't really even matter, because what's the actual...
most Americans don't even know about all that shit. I learned about that later on, learning about slavery on my own time after being prompted by my dad. Dude, even... aside from PragerU, 6 million people died at least through the slave trade. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. And the way that slavery is treated in the American education system, even the rampant, even further rewriting and recontextualization of history by the current Trump administration, dude. When I learned about slavery, it took course over a month. 1 month of my entire scholastic career was devoted to learning about slavery. And I learned nothing about bodily mutilation beyond whipping. I learned really nothing about, like, how they were fed, how these people were kept. You know, like the actual meat of it, dude. It's just America trying to hide their sins. Even the way I learned about Columbus, I posted a video about this, but I literally called out my teacher in middle school. It was 3rd grade. And I was learning about Columbus being like discovering America. And I went back home to my dad and I was like, oh yeah, this guy Columbus, he's really cool. Whatever. My dad sat me down and read me a passage from a book about Columbus and how he would cut off Native Americans' hands if they didn't give him gold. And obviously, you know, all the raping and pillaging, so on and so forth. And then I went back to class and I was like, what the fuck, Miss Armstrong? What the fuck are you doing, dude? And then Miss Armstrong, to her credit, restructured the way that she taught about Columbus after that. But the fact that a kid had to confront that is crazy. Pill don't work, dick still broke. Dude, that shit sucked, man. Oh my God. I was in a coffee shop. This was a while ago. I was going through my email and I saw an email from Blue Crew, and then I remember this memory. But back when I lived in LA, I was looking for a job and I was in a coffee shop and scrolling through my email, and these people behind me were like, oh, it's sad that he needs pills. He's so young. It was like some sentence like that. And I was like, oh, who are they talking about? I expected to see some dude like pass out on the ground from like an oxy or some shit. I realized that they're like looking at me because when I like looked around, they got like startled. And then I look at my computer and I see that there's a Blue Crew email, and it's Blue Crew support, which sucks. So these people not only think that I take Blue Chew, but they think that I'm emailing Blue Chew support being like, pill don't work, dick still broke. That shit sucks. So there's 2 like older women out there that think I have a broken penis. Pretty awesome. I saw that video. I know a lot of people didn't though, so that's why I explained it. It's pushed under the rug like a small part of history as if it doesn't still exist and hurt people today. American school system sucks. Yeah, I mean the implications of slavery on our modern societal structure is insane. I mean our modern. Literally, the modern way that we have our police force set up.
My $20 worth of bits went through. I'm currently failing algebra and science. Please pray for me.
I wish you the best, brother. That's okay, man. I got an email that I'm at risk of being dropped from one of my classes because I missed 4 days. So it's all right, dude. We all have our struggles. But shit, what was I saying? Oh, dude, I mean, the way that our modern police force is set up are literally modeled after escape slave hunters. Like literally, that's what our modern police force is modeled after. Was militias that were hired to go hunt down slaves that had escaped, you know, their wherever they were being forced to toil. Do I take a 10 milligram edible? I might want to stream after Runk. How long do you think you'll be online? I'm only going to be online for another like 10 minutes or so because my class is at 6 and it's 5:19. Anyway, yeah, I agree. That shit is crazy.
Actual benefit of a child learning this. You think little Timmy's gonna go like, Mommy, I just finished drawing my shapes. Also, slavery is incredibly complicated with large amounts of historical exploitation, but at the end of the day, the ends justify the means. Literally, a kid would gain more from watching brain rot slop content than whatever that was. But then again, Miss Rachel got Anti-Semite of the Year. Do you know what it takes to earn that?
This is a prayer for children in Gaza. This is a prayer.
Wait, is that true? That's why Brooklyn Nine-Nine creators stopped making the show because they learned about that? No shit. Well, yo, shout out to, what's his name? Adam Sandberg? Is that his name?
For children in Israel, this is a prayer for all the children. Please stop hurting them.
That's it. She got top 10 placement for saying don't hurt children. Anyways, was this video even a joke? Or is this just everything I don't like is woke while wearing a Miss Rachel costume? Thankfully though, we learned our ABCs from this off-brand Miss...
My edits, Chud. Next time! We're on topic, brother. We're watching a video. All right, I'll get to the edits.
Rachel. Because we're moving on to a conservative skit in school. This wasn't made by children, by the way.
All right, guys. So I'm your substitute teacher today. Let's pick up your normal lesson plan. Go ahead and open your coloring books to the page where Martin Luther King Jr. is affirming Demi Lovato's gender pronouns. Who would like to express themselves today?
Excuse me, teacher. Hi, I'm Dave. He, they pronouns. I identify as an octopus. Are we going to be having a test on how George Washington tore down the
Oh my God.
Black Man Space Pyramids at Wakanda?
Thank you so much for adding the laugh track. I genuinely wouldn't know when to begin laughing without it. Because without it, I might have assumed this was a cry for help. I mean, honestly, what is a grown man doing in a fake classroom surrounded by children? Maybe he's just showing us where his current intelligence level is at. Now, this video is called Base.
That shit, dude. You know what else is so fucked up? It's like, dude, reading comprehension in the youth is at an like all-time low. Like it's at literally at an all-time low. Like teachers are quitting left and right because it's highly complicated. My dad is a teacher and he rants to me about this shit all the time. And then they're like, no, dude, the issue with education. Okay.
The grown man in the classroom is the child molester in Oklahoma. They have one of those per classrooms.
Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, given the conservative track record, you know. Anyway, like how is your issue when you look at the modern state of education in America? Like, they don't hate black people enough. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, genuinely, what the fuck is wrong with you? One, obviously horridly racist, and then also you're so racist to the point that it literally obscures from your vision the fact that like our American education system is in free fall. Like, motherfucking kids don't know how to do basic division in 5th grade. Like, what are we talking about? When is your dad going to be on stream? Honestly, my dad would do pretty well on stream. My dad and I have like 6-hour long conversations. Maybe at some point if he'd be comfortable. Although he is a teacher and I don't exactly make like school friendly content. So I don't know. I don't exactly know how that would, how that would play out.
Academy, which is perfect because nothing says based like getting lectured by someone who thinks holding an apple makes her look more like a teacher. Without that apple, I would have thought this was a random off the street. Thank God it was there. Anyways, the jokes were so bad, I genuinely don't know how anyone finds this funny. Like, I identify as an octopus. Is this peak conservative humor right here? Or his other...
Okay, again, Wojak. It's just a Wojak joke. Again, okay, I want to make this clear. All 4 jokes we've seen in this video have just been Wojaks. That's literally it. All of them. I think it's the only thing they can do. Runk, should I hit a blinker? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, brother. Come on.
Wait, I have an actual question. Where is an octopus reproductive genitals?
I don't know. Do they have claspers? Do they, where is the octopus dong? Okay, I'm getting like children's videos. Oh, I typed in song. That's why. Where's the octopus song? No, I meant dong. Autocorrect. I did in fact intend to look up octopi penis. That is true. Where is the octopus? Where is an octopus genitals? I actually don't know. How do octopi have sex? All right, let's learn about this shit real quick. This is from Roberta's Scuba Shack. Looks like they have a diagram for us. Okay. That's octopi. I know that. Let me zoom. What the fuck? Bro. Okay, they have an oviductal gland. That's where their ovaries are in their head? Yo, what? I thought of a terrible joke. God. All right. There's a joke about hentai anatomy, but anyway, the mantle. Okay, it looks like just their balls and their ovaries are in their brains. Okay, I see. And then they have sex through their tentacles. Yo, wait, they stick their tentacles in each other's ears. They fuck like the Na'vi. Dude.
That's why they're nogging so fucking big.
Yeah, dude, they crack like the Na'vi. They take a tentacle. One of their tentacles is secretly a penis. So one of the, it's like a you know, the Where's Waldo of the penis testicle, right? You have to pick it out from the 8, and then they stick it in their head in here and tickle the ovaries. That's crazy. Skull fuckage, dude. Yeah, all octopi are constantly face fucking each other, apparently. Dude, that's sick. They fuck like hentai. That was my joke. Yeah, that was This is hentai anatomy. I mean, if you know, you know. Anyway, all right, let's continue. Let's continue from the tangent.
Banger about George Washington tearing down the black man's space pyramids at Wakanda. Bro, I'm so mad I never thought of that joke first. Anyways, it was so bad that
a whole new meaning to getting some dome. I knew that a bunch of other
mate like humans and they like Bond using the ponytail nerve ending. Don't ask me how I know this.
They don't have They don't have genitals though, right? Hold on. This is another tangent. I need to look into this though. Do they not? I thought they fuck with their tentacle thing. Wait, no, they wouldn't reproduce like that. How would they give birth if they had no holes? It would just like burst out of their stomach like the fucking alien from the movie Alien. That makes sense actually. You're right. Now that I thought about that with some deductive reasoning, yeah, you're right.
Teacher eventually got to the point where she was doing poetry.
Open your coloring books and repeat after me.
James
Whitey
Cameron
is bad.
released a diagram of a human compared to a Navi. The Navi have dicks and pussies.
Yo, boo, James Cameron. You can't come up with an alternative. Make a new kind of hole. All right. Not going to say why I'm so invested in that, but, you know, spice it up, brother. Come on. Put a new ingredient in the pot.
Whitey is whack. If Whitey had a soul, then Whitey would be black.
Damn, is this Dr. Seuss for the racially insecure? Because what is actually going on here? Anyways, I did search up who these people were.
Make a new kind of hole, quote, relics. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty good quote, no? That'll probably be, you know, in the halls of many of the other great quotes among, you know, Marcus Aurelius, you know, the people like that, Socrates. It'll be up there. Make a new kind of hole. Am I wrong? I mean, I'm speaking to something that exists at the heart of the human condition. Make a new kind of hole. Brother wants him to have a cloaca. No, that's a kind of hole that already exists already. I don't want bird hole. I want a new kind of hole. Pill that don't work, dick still broke. Okay, that was said in the context of a comedy skit video I'd like to add. That's not a documentary,
Why
you know.
are the Navi built like a board?
Yeah, true. They don't get to have big ass, fat ass titties, which would be enjoyable. In Avatar, their hair hangs like an extension of their souls, but they have a similar anatomy to people. I see. There's still something sort of intimate about the hair thing, though. No, I mean Tony Stadavici made a video about that. About you can just look that up if you want to. I don't feel like pulling it up because they're so tall. Dude, I've met a couple Amazonian women who got some honkers. You know what I mean? I would never say that to their face because they would, you know, crush me against their forehead like Stone Cold Steve Austin treated a beer can. Probably would like that, but you know what I mean? Trying to stay alive. Runk, I got kunai. What does kunai mean? I got kunai. I don't know how to spell it, but it's 6. Oh, like a kunai knife. Hold on. No, motherfucker, where is it? Hold on, give me a second. You think you will flex on me? In the way of the weeb, do you?
Did the Navi reproduce like humans, but they also connect their bonds through their ponytails to do it completely too.
Very curious. I too have a kunai. I bought this for $25 from Little Tokyo in LA when I was 18 years old because I was working like 50 hours a week at Universal Studios and had no life other than watching anime. So I would literally just leave work and go to Little Tokyo and buy like figurines.
Everyone scatter. White boy got a knife.
Come on, white boy got a kunai. Let's add a little bit more sauce on that, a little bit of specificity. I got that goddamn. I got the Naruto symbol on that bitch too. Mine was 100. Okay, well it's about the quality of the bladesman, not the quality of the blade. All right. How long have you been? How long have you been a student of the blade? How long have you been a student of the blade? I think I probably mog you. That's Minato's kunai. Yeah, it is because it has the marking on it. So I'll teleport behind your ass and shank you, shank you, buddy. Yo, is that solid metal? Yeah. But it's not like high quality metal, but it is metal. I think it's just steel. I've been practicing knife fighting for 5 years. You're fucking lying. You're lying. We got a liar in here, y'all. Boo him. Boo that guy. Bro thinks he's Paul Atreides, dude. You don't know shit about the way of the blade. You don't know shit about the way of the blade, buddy. Pipe down. Pipe down before you catch a kunai in your trachea, buddy. Buddy's gonna be late for class. My class is walkable. What time is it right now? 5:33. All right, let's beef out the rest of this video real quick.
War in the video, it's safe to say that
that is not a phrase. Beef out? The fuck does that mean?
They have a lot in common with these individuals. Also, by the way, this woman is Lauren Nowitzki. The streets are saying that she was a meth and heroin addict, but it gets better. She actually admitted she was smuggling drugs for Mexican cartels.
No way, dude. What?
Which honestly explains.
I'm telling you, that recovered coke addict or meth addict to hyper Christian conservative bigoted pipeline is real as fuck, man.
Explains why her political campaign.
Let's beef out this vid, Relic. What the fuck does that? What was I even trying to say? I was trying to say bang out this vid, I guess. What beef? Whatever. I forgive myself. I absolve myself.
Campaign was so America first. She was out here complaining that the sitting senator at the time was enabling foreigners to take American jobs, while she was personally out there stealing hard work away from those poor Mexican drug smugglers as a proud American. Truly, employee of the month. Anyways, she lost her election and now rants on Twitter all day, but all I know is keep her away from the south of the border. Not because she spreads hate towards Mexicans on her Twitter account, but because she might just start smuggling and get addicted to the cartel's drugs again. And also, I'm not gonna lie, the full video of this got completely wiped off the internet. All I hope is that at the very least, the next individual is funnier. Surely they're funnier, right?
What is that?
Dude, I told you. Liberals be like, this is the 5th Wojak in a row. That's all Wojaks, man. All of it. Runk's mind is just on Yowie. Are you watching mad, like, beef-oriented Yowie? What do you mean? Is your persona a cow by chance? Yeah, I'd imagine probably meant bang out. Yeah, I don't know why beef came to mind. Hey Ron, Grim Reaper here. Have you heard about the new anime coming out in April that has reincarnated lowly Hitler? It's called Petals of Reincarnation. Yo, oh my god. Petals of Reincarnation. That is so bad. Oh my god. Japanese manga series by Mikihisa Konishi about ordinary people who discover they are reincarnations of historical figures, gaining their past lives, skills, and powers, leading to conflicts between groups of these returners. Okay, so it's like Fate, except they're not fighting for over like the chalice or whatever. They're just like, oh god. Oh no. Is this Hitler? Is this girl Hitler? Jesus Christ. Should we watch this? Do y'all want to see the trailer of this shit? It doesn't look like you're going to have to look at anything bad, really. But we could hate on this real quick. Oh my god. This is Hitler? Oh my god. Hell no? Yeah, you're probably right. Some things shouldn't even be hate watched. Jesus Christ. No, I don't want to see it, Valid. Clone Hybrid Evil, yeah. That is fucking disgusting. Jesus Christ. It always makes me so sad that there's like enough people in these boardrooms for this kind of bullshit to get approved. Like, ew. That's, ugh, gross. All right, let's finish. Yo, you know what? New lingo just dropped. Fuck it. Let's beef out the rest of this video real quick. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Hate watching is how we got 5 seasons of Loudmouth. I hate Loudmouth. Is Loudmouth at the fucking Nick Kroll show, right? Loudmouth? No. Loudmouth show. What's the Big Mouth? Is that what it's called? Big Mouth. I think that's the one you're talking about. Yeah, that shit is disgusting. Nasty ass show. Smite whoever made this, cosign. It's nasty as fuck. Runk, what's your favorite yaoi? I talked about this before, but I don't really know a lot of independent yaoi because I get my hit off of yaoi from mainstream shonen. Like, you watch Naruto and Sasuke, you get your hit of yaoi. The reason I know, set alone Yuri properties is because there isn't emotional lesbianism going down in mainstream anime.
Big
You know what I
Mouth
mean?
is banned in 7 countries. Who's quite literally child porn.
Yeah, Big Mouth is really, really gross.
Oh my god.
It sucks they have that awesome Otis Redding song in the beginning of it, too, because now whenever I hear that Otis Redding song, it makes me think of Big Mouth.
God, I'm on Trump's road right now. I cannot be on this road a minute longer. Where is the next exit? Tell me where it is.
You know what? I find this funny. Definitely not because of the video, because let's be real. It's funny because of the concept of getting mad at a street name. Now, his claim is that liberals get real angry at Trump Road. Like, they're out here throwing stuff on the road, burning the road, maybe even blowing it up while we're at it. And these people claim that liberals are so sensitive. So surely these same individuals wouldn't care if there was a random crosswalk in the city that so happened to be rainbow, right? Because they aren't sensitive,
Yeah,
right?
I tore that shit up. Yeah.
Oh wait, I forgot. If there was a list of problems that needed to be addressed, rainbow crosswalks are definitely at the top. 100% a national emergency. Now, I don't go outside that often, but maybe...
Yo, the GOAT, though, dude, instating Mamdanistan, like bro said earlier, dude. Zoran put that motherfucker back. Yeah. Let's go, dude. I think Mamdani reinstalled the rainbow crosswalk in New York, I think like a month or two ago, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe it's been statistically proven that when you walk on a rainbow crosswalk, the next 3 generations of your bloodline become gay. I really couldn't tell you. Maybe it's because I got my education done at Based Academy. Now, we've seen these conservatives display what they think liberals act like. Now it's time to see what they think liberals look like.
I have depression. I have anxiety. I'm confused about what gender I am. I support Hamas, a terrorist organization. I have an art major. I believe in open borders. I scream and pout when I don't get my way. But you should listen to me on how to make this country better.
God forbid, this is actually someone's...
Yeah, what a chud. I'm having a hard time even making jokes about these people, dude. It's just making me sad. God damn. It's making me think of my, like, family, like the people I see at weddings, you know what I mean, when I have to fly back to Texas. I thought Relic became black for a second. I didn't see him in the corner. Oh, God, yeah. Sorry, I'm rolling out the 2.0. My bad. I'm just trying something out. Also, all y'all better vote for Ramsey Robinson. He is the Mamdani of Cali. Yeah, bro's pretty cool. I've been all local elections. Everybody for everywhere. I mean, Cali's highly important, sort of on the countrywide stage. So for sure, if you're in Cali, please. But I said this before. All of y'all, I implore you to vote in your local elections, because that shit matters. I'm a liberal and I'm buff as fuck. Yeah, a lot of liberal people are in shape. I mean, my whole extended family is conservative for the most part, and they are all horribly obese. So, you know, that's just how, like, hey, Slime, what's up, dog? Happy to see you. This is why I quite literally hate the government. I'm not conservative. I'm not a liberal. Both of them can go shove it. Yeah, I mean, fuck the Democratic Party, dude. So hard. But in your local elections, please, please, please vote in your local elections. Having a lot of anger and hatred towards the complete inaction of the Democratic Party doesn't mean you should capitulate and just give up. You know what I mean? I'm saying that generally. I realize I said that in comment to your chat, Johnny. I'm not lecturing you. Sorry. If you're in Illinois, vote for Kat. I haven't heard about Illinois' election. Kat Abu Ghazala. Abu Ghazala? Is that how you say it? I feel like I'm saying that shit southern as fuck. Kat Abu Ghazala.
Humor. Because from what I've seen so far, conservative comedy isn't just lazy, it's straight up unfunny. Not gonna lie, it's extraordinarily hard to laugh at. Anyways, maybe there was a time when conservative comedy was funny. I wouldn't know though, never really kept tabs on it. But as of today, this is just atrocious. We went from grown men acting like cockatoos to wearing tinfoil nose rings. The future really is bright. Anyways, it's been your boy Era, the future of
Shout out to this guy. Very charming. Very handsome guy, might I add. Era Dark. Shout out to Era Dark. Bro's kind of a small channel. He's got 15K subscribers, so if y'all want to go show love, then please do. She's anti-billionaire. Ooh. Let's go. Shout out to her. Yeah, if you're in Illinois, vote for Kat. My edits, oh yeah, I can look at your edits. Ooh, it's 5:40. Fuck. All right, I'll look at this shit really, really fast. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. God damn, I really let time go by. Shit. Damn. Mail in. Yeah, everybody vote. Everybody vote 20 times. Yeah, let's get on Fox News real quick. I'm a goddamn leftist Antifa agent. And I'm voting 89 times in all of local elections across all of America to destroy Donald Trump. And so is my entire chat. So is my entire chat. Spam yes if you're going to do election fraud to overthrow the conservative government. Spam yes. Everybody say yes right now. Everybody say yes right now, dude. There we go, dude. We've made our way to Fox News. Woo! I'm so excited for that white lady with horse teeth to be like, and here we have an absolutely evil leftist anarchist libtard trying to destroy our country. All right. They're in means of media? Okay. Sub 3 high cortisol striker trying to lower cortisol. Is this it? No, this is Relic Brunette. You're not Relic Pimp. Who's asking me? Who? Alan? Wait, hold on. They're in memes and media. Okay, they are. What's your name in here? C4? No. Smoke Bandit? No. Who's putting the video? That's Sato. That's Gilbert. Who are you? You're Relic Pimp? Oh, what? You're Relic Pimp? Okay. I guess that makes sense. You got Relic Strong in here. Why are you making edits of like my fucking grandma's favorite snack if it mogs, dude? What? Let's see what the rest of these are. I can co-sign the pickles edit. Let's see the next one.
Can you look at a video I sent? It's above
Okay,
it.
toaster edits. That's sick. Can you look at the video I sent? It's above it. It depends on how long it is. I'll see though. Fuck those ones. The Philips LED light color changing light bulbs are fucking butt cheeks super ass, dude. New Invincible tomorrow. Oh yeah, if you're an Invincible fan, you got New Invincible tomorrow. I think I was looking at yeah, this one.
Only you ain't well.
I'm fine. Only you ain't well. I'm fine.
What? When I'm at the doctor's office for rectal pain and dude comes out with a long ass gloves. Ooh. Looking like when they help cows give birth. You seen that shit before? I only know that because I saw a video of Sal doing it. Raid me at the stream. Yeah, I can do that. How's your night going? Hey, what's up, Strike Force Heroes? Dude, you joined at the end again, man. I'm about to go to class, dude. Fuck. I'm good though, man. I'm gonna be live again tomorrow, so you should come hang out then. Happy to see you though. Thank you for stopping by a second time. I appreciate it. Okay. I will now I'm gonna raid Sato. Sato is one of my mods. Kind of does like the same kind of thing that I do in here basically. So if you want to go hang out with Sato Blade, then you can go do that if you would like to. I'm gonna go to class. Wish me the best of luck. I'm showing off some of my work to my classmates for reviews, so we'll see how that goes. Fashionably late. A little bit too fashionably late, buddy. You're looking too dapper. You missed the whole damn thing. Well, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Coming out then, I think we'll probably do like a game day. We'll probably play a little Cyberpunk or something. So come hang out then. Muppet my shit, dude. Come on. Come on. Name an air conditioner brand for an edit, please. Well, let's just name it after myself, dude. Let's name it like Relic Conditioning. Just put my name on everything, like Donald Trump. Oh, you mean an actual air conditioner brand? Toshiba. Yeah, fuck with Toshiba. All right. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Coming out at 6 p.m. PST tomorrow night. All right. Bye, guys.